Hello everyone, welcome to the Simperion IAS. Today let's discuss about how UPSC repeats questions from the PYQs. What are the ways of repetition, and let's discuss using few examples. Normally there are four ways how UPSC repeats the questions. The first is the direct copy paste. The PYQ questions, either from the CAPF, CDS, NDA, or the civil service examination, is directly copy pasted. The second way is from PYQ questions. The previous year questions are modified to form a new questions. The third type is from the PYQ options. Normally for every question UPSC gives 4 options, and one of the options is picked and made question and repeated in the next year. That's a third type. The first 3 types are copy paste from the PYQ, direct copy paste. Previous year questions are modified to form a new questions. Previous year options are explored in detail to form a new questions. The fourth and the very important is themes. So let's take Buddhism. Let's take last 10-year paper. UPSC might have asked 5 questions. Question few on very basics of Buddhism, on sects of Buddhism, the Maitreya, future Buddha, etc. The next year they have asked a question, the place associated with Mangashika Buddhism. So that's one such question which belongs to this category, the themes. UPSC has repeatedly said through the previous year that Buddhism is very important, and very often they have asked a question, and they have asked one question with respect to that particular theme. Now say there are according to us, with our detailed analysis of the last 30 years paper, we found out that every year UPSC repeats. We will show that with example. Every year UPSC repeats 40 plus questions from the PYQs. 70 plus questions come from the PYQ important themes. According to us, there are around 150 themes. You take history, geography, economics, polity, environment, science and tech, etc. There are, according to us, 150 themes, and 70 plus questions appear from those themes. And then, if that is the case, how should we deal with the PYQs? According to us, last 25 to 30 years of civil service examination prelims papers, 25 to 30 years, 5 years CDS and NDA, last 5 years of CDS and NDA, 10 years CAPF, or if we have the time from the 2011 to 2023 CAPF papers. Solve them and even study about the options, everything, like study them in detail, so that you can easily crack these 40 plus questions. Say if you go through the last 5 years UPSC civil service cutoff, it has never crossed above 100. Even if we consider it 100, the 50 question is enough to get 100 marks, like considering all questions are correct. So when UPSC repeats at least 40 questions from the PYQs, that's a huge with respect to clearing the prelims. So let's go further. Let's take 2023 paper. In the 2023, 48 questions repeated from the CSC, that is civil service prelims, 1 question from the NDA, 5 from the CDS, and 3 from CAPF. There can be overlap. The question which appeared in the CSC also appeared in the CAPF. There is a chance of overlap. But you can constantly see, even if you just consider the civil service prelims, usually it is above 40. Like, of course, there are 16, 17, these are aberrations. Even there, if you can totally consider, even there, it's above 40. But in the last 4 or 5 years, it's 100% certain from these numbers that around 40 plus questions repeat from the PYQs. Very important is civil services last 30 years, 5 years NDA, 5 years CDS. In 5 years NDA and CDS, you have every year 2 papers, 2 paper into 10, it's 20 papers, and CAPF last 10 or 13 years papers. Let's consider one question from the 2023 prelims. With reference to the ancient India, the Korkai, Pampuhar, and mucheries are well known as ports. Now let's consider this 2021 CDS paper. They asked with respect to the Pandyan port, which of the following are Pandyan port? You can see here, the answer is Muchiri, Korkai, Puhar. All the three were in the options. So it's one of the examples where the CDS 2021 paper, if you solved CDS 2021 paper, you could have easily solved UPSC 2023 question. Let's go to next question. The next question is on open market operations. Let's consider 2013 question. They asked which one of the following is a correct kind of a definition with respect to open market operation, that is purchase and sale of government securities. That's a correct answer. What is a purchase and sale of government securities? The purchase and sale of government securities is, you can say, the sterilization, considered as a part of sterilization. Which of the following activities of RBI, Reserve Bank of India, is considered as part of sterilization? It's open market operations. If you just done 2013 questions, you could have easily done this question as well. Look at this question, very interesting question. This question is regarding what is the purpose of Indian Constitution. What is the purpose of Constitution? If one of the important purpose of Constitution is it's a limit on the power of government. What is constitutional government? Limited government, where the government is limited by government's powers are limited by the Constitution. Again, what is Constitution? Where government is limited in the terms by the terms of Constitution. Again, you can say what is the purpose of Constitution? It defines the limit on the power of government. Direct repetition, that too in 2020, 2021, 2023. Such questions are like a bonus questions, like the free hit. You should not miss such questions. Next, let's take the next question. This is also one such very interesting question. See the year, UPSC 2022. This is a 2023 question. Chad, Guinea, Lebanon, Tunisia. In the recent years, Chad and Guinea and Mali, Sudan were caught in the international attention. Why? Chad and Guinea. The correct answer is what? The suspension of constitution and the government by the military. What is that? The correct answer is successful coup. The answer is directly given 1 year before 2023. In the 2022, in this, not even in the CDS or CAPF or NDA, they have asked in direct UPSC. You cannot miss such questions. Please don't ignore UPSC PYQs. If you ignore PYQs, be certain UPSC will ignore you. It's very, very, very important. It's more important than any books. It's more important than any test series. It's more important than any institute material. According to us, the first pillar of UPSC preparation along with the syllabus should be PYQ. PYQs are very, very important. Let's go to the next question. This is very interesting question. It cannot be, the importance of the PYQs cannot be more well explained by any question than this question. Look at the question, where the Governor General of Bengal is designated as the Governor General of India. The correct answer is Charter Act of 1833. It was asked in the CDS 2006. Again asked in 2023. Please look at question. Not even single word is changed by the UPSC. Even order of options. Regulating Act, Pitt's India Act, Charter Act of 1793, Charter Act of 1793, Charter Act of 1833, 83. Everything is repeated as it is. So it's a bonus question. Let's go to the next question. With reference to the Indian history, Alexander Ree, A.H. Langhurst, Robert Sewell, James Burgess, and Walter Elliott were associated with archaeological excavation. Look at the CDS question. The Forgotten Empire, which was one of the very important works of the Robert Sewell, the historian. See, they have mentioned the name of Robert Sewell in this particular question. You can see his name is mentioned in this particular question. So he has done a work related to, he's a historian related to Vijayanagara Empire. You can see archaeological excavations, historians, Robert Sewell, Vijayanagara Empire. If you just gone through this CDS 2009 question, you could have got this answer: archaeological excavation. Just one, just by the name of Robert Sewell. It is not necessary to know about all. Just with knowing Robert Sewell is an historian, Vijayanagara Empire excavation, you could have solved this question. Let's go to next question. This is one of the best examples how UPSC makes UPSC asks the question and again explores it in more detail. Consider this particular question. National Handloom Day observed on August 7th. Correct? The correct answer is August 7th. CDS 2017. Not very far. August 7 declared as a National Handloom Day. It is asking the reason why. The reason is Swadeshi movement 1905. On this day, Swadeshi movement was launched. If you have just explored why National Handloom Day is observed on August 7th, you could have got this answer. It's easy. It's kind of UPSC has explored this particular question in little more detail. It's not doing PhD or some double degree. It is just one layer exploration of this particular question. Sorry. Next, let's move to the next question. Next question is regarding in 2023 regarding the Earth and atmosphere and infrared radiations. The total amount of insolation received at the equator is roughly about 10 times that of the received at the poles. Usually, it facts wrong. Infrared constitute roughly 2/3 of insolations. Not true at all. It's not usually not true. If you study the basics of the light, the sun rays, insolations, earth atmosphere. Now, very important, coming to third, infrared waves are largely absorbed by water vapor. In the 2012, they asked this question. The increasing amount of carbon dioxide in the air is slowly raising the temperature of atmosphere because it absorbs infrared. Carbon dioxide absorbs infrared, not water vapor. Carbon dioxide absorbs infrared part of solar radiation. Here they are given water vapor. This is wrong. Infrared waves are part of a visible spectrum of electromagnetic waves of solar radiation. It's a straight away. It's very simple. It doesn't complicate itself with some numerical data, 10%, 2/3, etc. The third option is directly asked in the 2012 itself. It's not difficult. Let's go to the next question. This particular question is on carbon sequestration, asked in the again 2023. Same question was asked in 2017. 2017, what are the ways in which you can do the carbon sequestration? They are given. Abundant and uneconomic coal seams, depleted oil and gas reserve, subterranean deep saline formation. Abundant, uneconomical coal seams. Capturing the carbon dioxide released by various industries and pumping it into abundant subterranean mines in the form of carbonated water. Subterranean deep saline formation, abundant unethical coal seams. Second option is this. The ocean, increasing the salinity of ocean by adding the lime. Sorry. The second is this, subterranean deep saline formation, that is capturing the carbon dioxide by the industries and pumping it into the water or subterranean coal. So you have this option which is asked previously, and also the carbon sequestration was asked in the previous year in literally 4-5-6 years back. So you should explore little more about this particular question, and even one or two options is repeated from the PYQs. This is a very interesting question. Let's take this question. Let's consider CAPF 2021. Somadeva Bilhana. Bilhana they asked Devi Chandraguptam. Wrong. Billana correct answer is Devi Chandraguptam is by I think Vishakadatta. Billana is Vikra Manka Deva Charita. So it's asked 2 years back in the CAPF. Somadeva Suri. Even I think this particular option was wrong. Milindapano Nagarjuna, this question was asked I think in somewhere in 1990s, in 1997 or 1998, civil service itself. They asked this particular question in the civil services. So see, two of the options were asked in the CAPF 2 years back. One of the option was asked in the civil service examination, some roughly around 1998 or 1997. Let's move on to the next question. Look at the statement 1 of this question asked in the 2023. The soil in tropical rainforest is rich in nutrients. They are not rich in nutrients. It's wrong. See here, the soil of the rainforest is deficient in nutrients. This particular was asked exactly like in this UPSC IAS prelims like around 10-12 years back. They are deficient. So, and the second statement is correct. The high temperature and moisture of a tropical rainforest cause a dead organic matter in the soil to decompose quickly. That's correct. First statement, they are not rich in nutrient, they are deficient, which was asked previously by the UPSC in its civil services prelims itself. Let's go to this particular question on Jainism. Let's go to 2013 question. See, let's consider second and I think third statement. Every object, even the smallest particle, has a soul. Every object has a soul. Karma is the bane of the soul, must be ended. Karma is the bane of the soul and must be ended. All three statements were correct. Mainly, by this you can infer that Jainism talks about the importance of like the soul. Every object has a soul. Let's come to the statement given in 2023. Soul are not only property of animal and plant life but also rock, running water, many other natural objects not looked on the living by other religious sects. See what it says, everything has a soul. That's what they are saying. Every object, even the smallest, has a soul. Jainism, it's a direct repetition. Let's go to next particular question. This is another repetition. Janani Suraksha Yojana, asked in 2012. First two statements are correct. What it says, to promote institutional deliveries, and it provides assistance to the mothers to meet a cost of delivery. Come to the statement 3. It aims to promote institutional delivery. Poor woman, it's already given. I think the fourth statement is wrong, and it helps. It's a safe motherhood interventions by the state health department, and its objective is to reduce maternal and infant mortality. You can see here, it gives a monetary assistance to the mother to meet a cost of delivery. It helps mother. If you little explore Janani Suraksha Yojana, you can solve it. And one or the two option out of 4 is directly repeated from the PYQ as well. Institutional delivery, and it helps mother and the newborn of the poor families. So, according to us, the PYQs are very important. Please cover 30 years PYQ of civil services, 5 years of CDS NDA, 10 years of CAPF. Do them in detail. So now there is a question. Normally the people ask, PYQ versus mock test. See, PYQs are very important to understand what to study. What is the weightage of a particular subject and what are the important themes that you get to know through the PYQs. The first point is, what is the weightage of a particular subject or what is the importance of a particular subject according to the UPSC. Coaching institute doesn't matter according to the UPSC. And what are the important themes that UPSC normally picks the questions from. So the PYQs are important. But you cannot normally test your knowledge through PYQs. Because normally, say if you are giving second attempt, third attempt, you might have already seen the PYQs. You know the answer. No, you cannot consider the PYQ and rate it like a mock test because you already know the answer. To check your knowledge, to check how your preparation is going, what is the current status of your preparation, you can take few full-length mocks and check your current level of preparation. So for that, PYQs are of no use. Mock test, according to us, the use is only only few mock tests. Please don't do 80 mock test, 90 mock test, 100 mock test. Few mock test to understand your level of preparation. Even in the CSAT, I think you have to first cover, say there are topics. the number system, HCF, LCM, simple interest, compound interest. Please do all those 25-30 topics from one source. Then solve last 13 years of previous year questions, and you can do like 5 to 6 mock test from particular institute. PYQs are must. Studying the things from the one source is must. Please don't overburden yourself for even the GS, for even mains, and even for the CSAT, or even to that matter optionals. Don't study it from multiple sources. Don't study polity from DD Basu, Lakshmikant, etc., or some coaching material again. Not necessary at all. Current affairs from one source, static portion from one source, and the PYQs very important. And please do the very active preparation. Please don't just keep on studying. Say when you are doing a current affairs on Parliament, please try to recall whatever you have studied in the static portion. If time permits, please go. If you don't remember anything, if time permits, please go and study it again. Then link whatever you have studied in the static portion to the PYQs. What are the questions that can be asked? What are the questions that's already asked by the UPSC in different exams? That is the active preparation. Simply sitting in library, sitting in the room, preparing will not help you. PYQs are must. Static portion, one material is must. Don't do it with too many material. Don't overburden yourself. Do the current affairs from one, either PT 365 or monthly material. CSAT, do from one source and solve the PYQs, and few mock tests even for the GS and for CSAT just to understand how is your preparation. Now, say Simperion IAS is, say we don't, like whatever I have said till now, you can just take 2023 paper and take last 30 years of civil service, check yourself. Please don't take whatever we are saying or others are saying at a face value. Please cross verify yourself. When you are ready to give 1 or 2 years of your life for the UPSC, waste 3-4 days. It's not wasting. Of course, it's most productive. Please go and verify the 2023 paper, prelims and mains, even the optionals with the previous year to understand yourself the importance of PYQ. We are a PYQ based, like we develop a PYQ based strategy to clear civil services. For more updates, subscribe to the Simperion IAS YouTube channel. We have even Telegram channel, that is at UPSC Mains GS 2024. UPSC MAINS GS 2024 at UPSC Mains GS 2024 Telegram channel. And you can also visit our websites where we already have 3 material. That is, we have provided answers to all the ethics question from last 11-12 years from 2013, including the sample papers. We have topic wise divided mains paper for all subjects including essay for last 40+ years, and we have prelims monster where we have taken 800 questions from the last 8 years. Each question we have shown from which year it is repeated, and how if it is repeated, whether it can be solved using intelligent elimination techniques. In that we have provided 150 important themes. You can go through all our 3 of our material. Our website link is UPSC Mains Previous Years Answers.com. www.upsc Mains Previous Years Answers.com. You will find the link to our Telegram channel and also website even in the description. Please subscribe to our channel, press the bell button, so whenever we upload a new video, you will get a notification. We intend to upload at least 2 to 3 videos per day. Thank you for your patience. Thank you for hearing whatever we have said or watching the video till now. Thank you.